How is it going, everyone? We do have some Black Friday updates to go over in this video. We've got some deals revealed, and while it's not on PlayStation games, if any of you guys are looking to pick up some Nintendo stuff, man, Nintendo's actually got some pretty good Black Friday deals relative to what they typically have, because if you guys are familiar with Nintendo, man, their games just hold up in price quite a lot. More than any other publisher these days, Nintendo's games are always the ones that you are going to end up paying a premium for. And, you know, whether or not you want to say their games are worth $60 or $70, I personally think they are. But finally, we got some of their marquee titles heavily discounted, or even more discounted than usual. And it's some great games. Yes, a lot of it is the older titles. You're not getting Pokemon Legends Z to A discounted. You're not getting Donkey Kong Bonanza discounted, but some good stuff nonetheless. So we'll highlight all of that. Got an update on Amazon's kickoff to Black Friday. Amazon is going to be one of the spots that I think a lot of people end up picking up games at, or anything, given that, you know, a lot of us don't want to go out. We're homebodies. We're not trying to catch a lot of traffic in stores, and maybe you're going to be eating your Thanksgiving dinner, and then you can just buy some stuff from your phone. That's going to be the good route to go. And at the end of this video, I do want to highlight a couple of things. We have a great deal on Amazon, and a couple of new releases that I do want to mention on my Game of the Year. Expedition 33 got a brand new physical release that is available now over at GameStop, and then also that Mirror Edition from Amazon is coming out here shortly as well, so opportune time to pick that up. But first of all, Black Friday deals for the Nintendo Switch from now through November the 29th, $29.99 MSRP on these titles. Nintendo Switch Sports, Super Mario Odyssey, which, yes, that came out how many years ago? It still goes for a premium, so that being down to $30 I think is great. Paper Mario will be down to $30, Splatoon 3 will be down to $30, Princess Peach Donkey Kong Country Returns will be at $30, The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom will be at $30, Luigi's Mansion 3 will be at $30, and Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe will be $30. So, you know, they are older Nintendo games, but again, if you're familiar with Nintendo pricing and how expensive Nintendo titles can be, this is pretty good, all things considered. You never should be expecting year of release Nintendo titles to go on sale. That is just not something you are going to get. They'll have their digital deals for sure as well, but as far as physical deals go, Nintendo games, unlike any other, do hold up in price. You know, PlayStation games certainly do hold up in price as well. Look at Stellar Blade still being $50. God of War Ragnarok still at like $40 for the PS5 version. Horizon Forbidden West Complete is like $40. You know, they definitely have some expensive titles, but man, Nintendo, it's just another ball game with them, and seeing their games discounted 50% off is still quite nice, so definitely some stuff to check out there. All right, moving on from that, the Black Friday spot that I think a ton of people are going to be buying their stuff from. Amazon will be kicking off their Black Friday deals on November the 20th, and there will be 50% off on Amazon's own devices, and then there will be a ton of stuff discounted. It will be running from November 20th until December the 1st, and remember with Amazon, they are such a good spot to buy your games from, because you're gonna have your Best Buys, your Walmarts, and Targets all having individual pricing on their games. Amazon historically has always, at some point during their Black Friday offerings, price matched the lowest offering of those other stores. So for example, let's say, I don't know, pick a game. Let's say Assassin's Creed Shadows. I know I always go to Assassin's Creed Shadows. Let's say Assassin's Creed Shadows is $35 at Best Buy and Walmart, but Target's got it for $30. At some point, Amazon will also have it for $30. Let's say Stellar Blade is $50 at Best Buy and Walmart, and Target's got it for $40. Honestly, Target's probably not. Best Buy will probably have the best deal. Let's say Stellar Blade is $40 at Best Buy and $50 at Target and Walmart. Amazon will then have it at some point for $40 as well. That's generally how things go, and nothing beats buying games from the comfort of your couch, your living room, whatever the case may be. Look, at a certain point in time, I thought it was fun to go out and, you know, catch the rush that was shopping in stores, but these days, I'm washed up and old. I can't do that anymore. I need to buy things like my air fryers directly from Amazon. And yeah, Amazon's a great spot to get everything, not just games, but I always like to give shout outs to my air fryers. Remember, get a good vacuum cleaner. You don't want to be living in a pigsty. You want to live in a cleanly environment so when you're gaming, you can get immersed. You know, you can spend all the money in the world on, you know, your games and whatnot. You can get a nice TV, but you want to keep a level of cleanliness, and also an air fryer will let you eat healthy in a timely manner, and you know, we ain't burning a lot of calories when we're sitting on our couch playing video games all day, so eating healthy will go a long way, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, a lot of offers will be available at Amazon. Finally, speaking of Amazon, I want to highlight a great deal that is available there right now and a couple of other notes. Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection, the Arcade Classics, is down to $17.93 over on Amazon. This deal is disgusting. Like, it's insanely good. I say disgusting in a good way, but it is so good given all of the titles that you get. You get Marvel vs. Capcom 1, you get Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Those are like the drawing cards to this collection, but you get a bunch of other titles as well. It is just a stacked collection of games, and I think a lot of people, when it was priced at $50, they were, you know, happy to pay $50 for it. Well, now a year later, it's down to 18 bucks. A little bit less than $18, but very much worth it, especially if you're into classic fighting games. You're gonna have a great time with that. $17.93 on that. Finally, I do want to note, Clair Obscur Expedition 33's Lumiere Edition is now available at GameStop. As of the recording of this video, it is in stock. Who knows how long it'll be in stock for? I feel like anybody with half a brain cell, whoever handled the production of this, should know that this is going to be something in demand, so hopefully they produce enough of it, enough of them, and it's not just something where, you know, it comes out, instantly sells out, and then we're left scratching our head being like, okay, eBay prices are crazy. I don't think that's gonna be the case, but I could totally see 10-15 years from now when Sandfall drops another 3 or 4 more games and they become hopefully one of the most revered studios on the planet in terms of their game quality, that something like this, a Lumiere edition with a steelbook and whatnot, it is going to be a hot ticket item, so to speak. I feel like a lot of people are picking it up, and the thing is, a lot of people are going to be keeping this sealed because they already have a digital copy of the game and they're just getting this for their collection. I don't foresee it exponentially increasing in price because I just think a lot of people are getting it. So there's going to be a lot to go around. But always, you know, 10 to 15 years from now, things will always go up. So 70 bucks on that over at GameStop. But later this month, we will have the Expedition 33 Mirror Edition that will be dropping. Now, that is $59.99. It's $10 cheaper. But the Lumiere Edition does get you the 48-page Expeditioner's Journal hardcover art book. So that's why it's a little bit more expensive. The Steelbook on the Lumiere Edition features Gustave Mael and the Paintress. Looks great. The one on the Mirror Edition, a little bit different there with Verso on the cover. As far as which one I prefer, man, I don't even want to make a decision on which one I prefer on that. I will say I do like the outer box on the Mirror Edition better with Renoir. Renoir deserves a little bit more shine on the promotional material of all of this, but on the Lumiere Edition, it's just the regular Expedition 33 cover for the outer box, which that looks great as well, but nonetheless, $70 for the Lumiere Edition, the GameStop exclusive, that's available now. Mirror Edition, $59.99, that'll be out November the 27th. Link to that in the description box below if you do buy it. And we're Amazon affiliates, so we do get a kickback, which is much appreciated. But that is gonna do it for me. Again, we have the Nintendo Black Friday deals. Again, they're older titles, but I think given they're Nintendo, I still think it's very much worthwhile. Amazon Black Friday kicking off on November the 20th. We'll be covering that in depth. Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection, that may as well be a Black Friday deal at $17.93. Expedition 33 Lumiere Edition out now, and then the Mirror Edition out November the 27th. That'll do it for me. All your thoughts down below. As always, thank you for watching. Sound off with your thoughts in the comment section down below, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.